Good morning. This is Trevor Bond from Bosley Real Estate showing you 41 Hazelwood Avenue. This is the long, arduous video, detailed, so if you like something short where I'm panting and running through the place, there's another one for that. I hope you see that on the website. So 41 Hazelwood, if you don't know, is sandwiched between Pape, where you have the Danforth, just a short block up with the library right there and all the Danforth shopping. And you have Jones right down there. This is a 2-unit house, and the current owners were living in it as a single family house. They bought it. It kind of grew with them. They bought it and they used 1 unit as a principal residence, and then they rented the top floor, and then they started to expand, as their family did, into the balance of the house. As you know, it's Christmas time, and no Christmas would be complete without a penguin in a top hat. Of course, penguins are not traditional Christmas animals, but when they have a top hat, they are officially Christmassy. So we have a lovely porch to converse with your neighbors, and such wonderful neighbors they are. This is a really tight neighborhood, really friendly. As I've been working here, the neighbors have been so friendly and generous. It's really fantastic. These sellers are not going too far. Look at that, isn't that clever? This is a great door too. I like this door. It is actually an original door, but it's very, how do you say, it's simple in its traditionality. Oh God, this is how I'm starting this video. Okay, so we have polished limestone floors with high baseboards, a nice light fixture, and you're going to see great medallions and other features in this house really harken back. Upper unit is going to be there. That's the single 1-bedroom unit, and through here we have the larger 2-bedroom unit. You walk into your living space. Again, you got your picture window. Previous or current residents had this as their dining room because it is a bit of a smaller room, but easily you could put a TV up there where Bill is. And it's a good throw for that. Got a nice little light fixture. Again, look at plaster medallions, plate rails, coved ceilings, arches, high baseboards, original hardwood. Lots to look at here. Lots of character, lots of charm. Then we turn around and we're into the dining space. Besides the fabulous furniture, again, another plaster medallion with a great chandelier. It's very clean and simple and included. Open railing, which opens you up to the lower level. And that is a major part of the house, so it's good that that's all part of this unit. Symmetry shot. South facing, lots of light coming through right now. And if you can see, we have a new fence right there. Got a little interlocking, a little patio stone, like brick-laid patio stones, similar to this kitchen floor. It's a big kitchen, and there's even room for like a little bar cart or something there. I like this kitchen because it has a lot of open elements to it. You could put a microwave in there, and there's task lighting, and there's crowns up above here and tall cabinets. But there's also like open shelving, open corners, lots of little surprises. Gives it a lot of dynamics. It's a little breakfast bar or office area below these open shelves. And then of course this, you don't tell, but this is the addition, and it's got a vaulted ceiling here, which makes it a little larger than most. We've set it up as a little mudroom when you come in from parking in the back, with an eat-in area under the light fixture. French doors walking out. Oh, so clever. Little peninsula there. You know, we didn't have a lot of time, but if you replace that countertop, then bam, you could have a little overhang there, and this is really quite fabulous. It's got a nice Bosch dishwasher. It's got a practical cooktop range, really large fridge, double doors, pot lights, big windows. That one's got a little marble sill. I like to look out when I'm doing the dishes. Nice half round transom. And it all walks out to a really currently quite bright patio. As you can see, we've refaced this deck, but it'd be a great place for a table and some chairs. Sit out and listen to the birds cack at you. Cack, cack. This vine, we just replaced this fence, so this vine we had to trim back for the old fence. And there is a survey for this house, so this fence is on the property line. The old fence, as you can tell, wasn't. But that is going to grow over that, and you can have a green wall or you can trim it back. We thought we'd leave it at the new owner's discretion. Lots of room here to play and romp and cook. And there is a parking spot for 1.5 cars back there. It's paved. There's a tree, of course, that provides a nice canopy, but not too much. And a shed, which you can push back a little more, but we've kept it there for now. And you can access this laneway on both sides of Hazelwood. Hazelwood does have parking restrictions, so it is critical to have a parking spot on Hazelwood if you're visiting. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's what I recommend if you want to park on the street. Otherwise, feel free to park in that spot and walk through the side here, through the gate. Okay, let's go to the living quarters in the south wing. This basement has been lowered and waterproofed. I am 6 feet tall. I like to say I'm 6'10", but I'm not. And so that's that. So you walk in, there's 2 French doors with blinds on them. Take you into a big room. Again, if this is single family, this would be your rec room. Got some open shelving, you got some water shutoffs. You've got a window behind that one. You've got a panel behind that one. Now in the inspection report, that panel is a little crowded and has been recommended to be replaced. But the wiring is all updated. So there's no safety concerns regarding the wiring, just that panel is a little older and too small for its britches, frankly. Okay, broadloom throughout. We do have exclusive laundry stacked right in here. Nice vinyl floor. Okay, it's a utility room, but you could, if you were me, you would just pack a lot of stuff in here to store things in here. A little storage under the stairs. This washroom's great. It's got all the essentials. All the windows are above grade. This is a big sink, storage. It's like a mottled subway tile. It's really cool. Shower cubby. Handheld and a rain shower. Great small hex flooring, good for drainage. And I don't know if you could tell, you step down into that shower a little more as well. So you've got even more height, headroom. We'll close that door. We'll go into the second bedroom for this unit, which is adorned with a lot of closets. Those are included, PAX units, which would have lots of different shelves and things in them for organizing. And then if that wasn't enough, you've got double closets here with organizers in them as well. A large above grade window, pot lights. You have a sump pump underneath that. Surprise, surprise. So this has been waterproofed all along here, along there. So that's waterproofing. That takes you down into the sump pump, which pumps out into the backyard. Okay. There was a little children's play incident that ended up with a little deterioration in the rug maybe a future chemist. I'm not quite sure the details, but let's just disclose that in case you're wondering. But this is a high and dry basement, very comfortable. And we're going to walk back through and start to head to the next unit, but I just want to show you again how bright. I really like this house. This has got so much charm. It's nice to see, you know, it's nice to have an open concept, but not too open. Have some definition to the rooms. Places where people, little nooks where people can kind of hide out. I think that's kind of important. Okay, so this would be the upstairs unit, which is a smaller 1-bedroom unit. All self-contained on 1 floor. Broad limb stairs. You know what they say about a place to hang your hat. So we walk up, again, lots of sunlight today. And you're gonna see we open up into the kitchen. So the kitchen was the middle bedroom. Track lights. Big sink. All this cabinetry is replacement cabinetry. There is exclusive laundry. This table might be a little large for this space, but you get the point. You can have an eating area. You could also have in there a little prep area, a little butcher block prep area. That's your shut off for your water going to the laundry. Again, south facing, overlooking trees and the backyard. Now here, although quite lovely, you'll see one thing is missing from this kitchen. That's the fridge. We chose to replace the large fridge with a counter depth fridge, stainless steel, which you're gonna have to imagine right now because it's being delayed in its delivery. Would be included, but if you are offering and you don't need a fridge up here, then don't get it. We'd be happy not to buy it. Closet for linens and storage. There will be lots of storage space in here. We've got this room set up, which used to be the master, and traditionally the master. Has a big living space. Bay window. High baseboards. No plaster moldings this time, but big double closets, which you could remove those doors and open up and built-in organizers or a desk, or what else? Like just built-in shelving and stuff like that. Integrate maybe your TV into there. But as it is, we've got a nice console there. There's a built-in shelf there that's included. All these floors up here have been fully refinished and really look beautiful. They've got just enough creaking to them to make the house feel real, but they're not squeaky. This bay window is great. There's a little air conditioner under here. You can install central air conditioning easily. These owners have never seen the need, but they have had one AC unit that kind of cools off the whole second floor that they store under there in the winter time. The roof is in good shape per the inspection report. But central, because it's forced air gas heat, installing an air conditioner is not very complicated. Usually costs between $3,000 and $5,000. Now, the washroom in this unit, it is a 1-bedroom unit, so the washroom is quite suitable, but it is compact. If you're a couple living up here, which many are, it's one at a time in this washroom, one at a time. But it's very clean, very easy to maintain, very bright, and not very complicated to expand in future should you see fit. Just, maybe you could move this wall out and you'd have a bit bigger, and you can leave that as an open den or continue it as a kitchen. Broad loom on the floor in the bedroom. Got a closet to my right. This is a queen-size bed with 2 nightstands, which fit just fine. Not a lot of room for a huge dresser in this situation, so you'd have probably your drawers in your closet, and you also have that big closet over there as well. Here's our winter view. I much prefer summer views because they have all the canopy and everything like that, but you know, you can imagine what this is going to look like. There's a lot of gardening surprises in that garden. It has been gardened to the nines, so a lot of things will come up. It's always nice to have spring surprises in your new house. So that is the conclusion of my tour of 41 Hazelwood. You can see more photos and look at the 3D tour at trevorbond.ca. And I appreciate you tuning in.